We will also have to write decimals as percents. If we have a decimal point or even a whole number and there is no percent symbol in it, we can consider it a decimal that needs to be converted to a percent. Now, if we remember decimal, the word decimal starts with a D, and that comes before the letter P for percent in the alphabet. And since we're talking about a percent, that means per hundred, and there are two factors of 10, so 10 to the second power in 100. So we're going to be moving a decimal point two places to the right when we're going from a decimal to a percent. If we're going from a percent to a decimal, we would move two decimal places to the left. So here, since there are no percent signs here, we can say that each of these is a decimal that we're going to convert to a percent by moving the decimal point two places to the right. So the first thing I always do is just rewrite the number. And now I'm going to move from a decimal to a percent. I'm going to move two places to the right. So this would be 77%. Likewise here with 2.6, I'm going to rewrite the decimal, including the decimal point. And if I'm going from a decimal to a percent, that's two decimal places to the right. We'd have to add in a zero, so this would be 260%. Again, each one whole is 100%. There are two wholes, so that's 200% plus 0.6 or 60%. Same thing here. I would rewrite the entire number using the decimal. To go from a decimal to a percent, I have to move two decimal places to the right. So this would be 8.1%. Note how you can have a decimal in your percent statement, but each of these was a decimal statement because it did not have a percent in it. Finally, if we have 3.0, again, we can rewrite it, and we're going to move from a decimal to a percent. So we're going to move two decimal places to the right. That would be 300%. So with each of these, we're going to use the simple rule to move from a decimal to a percent. You move the decimal point two places to the right. We just have to write out the decimal first to make sure that we locate the decimal point properly, and then just move it two spaces to the right.